Timer's set, ready to go off. All right. Let's log in really quick. All right. Welcome to the Moon Show. Let's get into little vibes. B. Haley, the unofficial, official stream theme song of the Moon Show.
Cause lately my mind been distant. Yeah, lately the vibe been different.
Like and
Wanna ride,
repost.
but this bitch stay tripping. I'ma
Let's
stay high,
go.
save for clean living.
I
I guess
turned
I
up.
ain't never gonna know what we gonna do. Yeah, you see the sky gray, but I can see it's blue. Say your heart stay stuck, you got your reasons too. But what I mean to you, I've been trying to spread love for a minute. I'm just trying to kick it. I ain't fucking with them haters, keep them out my vision. Yeah, I got good music, but they love it if I quit it. Yeah, I'm never gonna stop. Got them spun up in their feelings. And I hate to burst their bubble, but a buzz about to pop when we drop shit. Yeah, you fucking with the hot
Yeah,
yeah.
repost
Yeah,
myself.
show off with the blunt, yeah, I crumble in exotic. Mary Jane, really pretty, way she love me, got me smiling. Every weekend
I miss B. Haley, dude.
yeah, she think
I used to
I'm
love the
hot,
Big
yeah,
Head
she think
Billionaires, dude. I
I'm
watch that shit all the
riding. Now she
time.
co-seat
Dude, those
cocktails, wanna
animated
ride
shows
it.
were
But I ain't
amazing,
passing
honestly,
joystick
dude. I
to no
loved it,
side
dude.
chick.
Especially
Oh
when it came
man.
out that Ute one.
Take your 2 cents. Try to fuck with me,
Yeah, the
get you bent.
Utopia one,
Playing
dude.
hard like
Yep, that
bets.
was
I'm
like
the
the
number
best
one
one, dude.
player.
One of the
I'm the
best ones
biggest
for
in the
sure.
Shark Tank. Yeah, I'm trying to win
We might
big.
have to run
Bigger
that
than
back on a
Kanye
stream
and
one day,
Kim. I
dude.
can see it in the distance.
He had some really
Get your
good
brain.
content, honestly,
I
dude.
can
He
never
really
have your
did.
dark cake. 'Cause lately, my mind been
I got big plans
distant.
for B. Haley when he's ready to come back, fam. Don't worry. Shout out B. Haley if you're
Yeah.
watching this, dude. I never forgot you, fam, dude. Keep doing your thing, bro. Taking care of your family, man. I love you, bro.
Yeah, he's been missing for sure, dude. I know he's been last time I think I saw he's been paintballing. I mean, he's been living, bro. Living life.
Yeah, he got into like either paintballing or airsoft. I forget what sport it was, dude, but
Yeah, I don't know. Is it airsoft or paintball? Yeah, I can't. I don't
either one
know.
of those. I seen him like all like masked up and shit, dude, running around, dude.
Dude, it's crazy, bro, to see, people that like when you started here and then where they're at now, dude. It's just crazy to see, bro.
It
'Cause
is, man.
a lot of people aren't here anymore, dude. A lot of people are not here anymore.
Oh man, dude, that's the truth, bro. Yeah, pour one out for the ones that don't make it through the bear, dude. I'm sorry. But I appreciate you guys that made it through. Welcome to the Moon Show. I'm vibing with Diamond Markiii. Another stream, another day. Bullish, fam. Marky, how you doing today, dude?
Dude, I'm living, bro. It's another day. We're here, dude. Another, show with Quicks, bro. And to me, it's a blessing to be up here, dude. I'm just excited to keep these rolling, bro. I'm excited for you to keep these rolling, dude. And I love to just watch your content now, dude, on the timeline. I think you put a lot of smiles on people's faces these days, dude. So just, you got that big smile. And I think that foxy smile puts a smile on everybody else. So
I'm just a bullish fox, dude, you know? I'm just happy to be here like every day, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know how you can have a bad day in this space, dude, because it's just such amazing what we're doing, what we're working on, man. It's incredible, bro. And you know me, dude. I take advantage of every opportunity that comes our way. So hardworking fox, dude. I'm always too busy to like be upset about shit, dude, you know?
that's the truth, bro. If you stay busy, there's no reason to complain. It's when you're sitting on your ass and you're not doing anything. That's when you start flooding the timeline. That's when you start seeing all the negativity on the timeline. It's because you're not doing anything. But if you stay busy, you stay focused, all the right things are gonna come your way. You're gonna be a little bit more focused for sure.
Oh yeah, we definitely going to talk about that, dude, because I've seen like a bunch of like cannibalism on the timeline lately, dude. These like influential people are just going after each other, dude. Like it is really competitive attention economy out there for them, dude. And I'm just like in my own lane, foxing around, building cool shit with SoFlare. Got a whole bunch of announcements. We're traveling, dude. So like I don't even got time for all that shit, dude. But we gonna get into that and all more, man. But dude. We got some big news today from Solar Flare. I don't know if you saw the
Oh my
announcement, bro.
gosh, bro.
Solar Flare
Yes,
earn.
bro.
What do you think about
Dude,
this, dude?
bro, I'm bullish, bro. This is just making me more bullish overall on getting this card, dude. Like, bro, I don't know how else. Like, I just need this card now, bro. Like, I'm ready to start using my stuff, bro, my crypto to start making purchases easily, bro. Especially the fact that like I have the saga, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, already it makes this life so much easier. Bringing crypto to Web 2, Web 3, bro. Making transactions, purchases, like it's so freaking easy. So now to have a card as well, dude, I can't wait to walk up to a vending machine and just beep. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just excited for that, dude. Honestly, I'm excited for that feeling, bro.
Yeah, man, me too, dude. Excited. So the cards are going to start launching like next month in like the Europe market as like our test market to start. But I'm already looking at the roadmap, and they're trying to get this launched like worldwide ASAP, dude. So I know everyone's excited for the cards, dude. But right now, this USDC, the Soulflare Earn, is a huge move, dude. Powered by Lulo. I've been telling people about
I
Lulo
know
for so
you.
long, dude.
Ooh,
You know that, dude. You know I've been pushing for this, dude. So I'm like really hyped to see this like actually come into fruition. And it'll be live on mobile really soon. Right now it's on the extension. But yeah, dude, it's smooth. I already was like mess foxing around with it earlier, dude, and it's good, dude. And if for those that don't know Lulo, what they do is they aggregate every hour to the highest yield. And they have two protocols. They have a boosted and like the safe one. I don't even know how the safe one works because I'm all about like the boosted yield on the USDC.
the boosted yield.
Yeah, so but like it's averaging right now around like 7%, you know, and like there's been
Wow.
times of like up as like high as like 15, 18%, dude. So like like if you think about it, so let's say you're just like averaging like 7%, you know, which is still like really generous. It's like double what you're getting on Coinbase or like, you know, PayPal or Robinhood or any shit, dude. They'll give you like 3, 4% maybe.
Damn near quadruple what you're getting at the bank.
Oh, yeah, the bank's giving you like
Hmm.
0.1%, dude. Banks are so dead, dude. I've been seeing a lot of like videos of like people trying to get money out of banks and they're having issues and like now they're like starting to understand like what the fox we're doing over here.
Dude, that happened to me the other day when I was trying to have a, transaction and withdraw, a big amount, and it, took, 3 days for me to get that amount. Do you know what I'm
That's
saying? It's like,
wild.
bro, it's wild, bro. It really is, and it makes me more bullish on what crypto's doing. And that's why it makes me more bullish on Soulflare itself, for what they're doing, making it so easy for people to have access to their own stuff. You know what I'm saying? Their own tokens, their crypto, their NFTs right there and right now, bro. It's not waiting for them anymore. And now for the fact that they partner with Lulo, bro, and offering that high APR staking across the board, like it's just a no. I just don't see Soulflare losing right now. They are just throwing W after W, bro.
Oh man, we're just getting started this year. I'm telling you, like we got slowed down a lot from doing the Seed Vault wallet for the new Seeker, and that's launching first week of August. So you already know we're gonna have hype for that. And shout out the hype that we got already 100 people in the space. 8 minutes in,
Let's
dude. They're all showing up
go.
for Diamond Markiii, dude, and they want to see when the cards are dropping. But no, we got the Soulflare Earn right now, dude. And I'm so happy we got this launched like right before Budapest because we also have like another feature that's like stealth launching, but also if you're using Soulflare, you've probably seen it. But we're gonna make official announcement this weekend, and yeah, we got a lot cooking at Apex Budapest, dude. I'm really excited to bring some cool content to you guys. I got like a camera
Well,
team with me now, dude. So yeah.
what?
Yeah, fam. Well, it's not really like a
That boy's
camera team. It's
famous.
it's literally two other people in our marketing team that's coming also, and I'm like designated one of them as my cameraman. Dude, I already gave him the talk. I said, "Listen, dude, I'm the first fox in, last fox out, dude. So I expect you there first thing in the morning, dude.
Let him
You
know.
better be drinking Red Bull or whatever you got to do to stay awake, dude. Because I need you to match my energy one day, dude. Like one day, that's all I need from you, bro. And like I'll even try to get as much done as I can, like by the afternoon, so that way we can like chill the rest of the day and work on editing and stuff. But like I'm not gonna have like accelerate where we're launching videos next day, a couple days
Uh-huh.
after, bro. We're gonna be
Nope.
like live
On the
there,
spot.
interviews, walkthroughs. I got a cool little thing planned with the artists, dude. Try to get a little skate session in. Yeah, we got some awesome merch. We're bringing back the Flappy Bird game. So yeah, dude, we got it. We got yeah, I got interns, dude. The chat said I got interns now, dude.
Ah,
Bro, I'm for
famous,
real.
famous, right,
I'm
chat?
I've been trying to get some people to come out to Thailand and cook with me, bro. I told them I was like, yo, free room and board, dude. Like I'll hold down food, like whatever you need. Everything's super cheap. You just gotta get out there, dude. Have your passport and stuff. So I got a couple people that are like trying to make moves and stuff. I know you've been talking about it. Shout out SMS, he's trying to make moves. But I'm gonna be out there for all July and August. Well, I might go to that Florida event that I got invited to, the Solana
Hmm.
Summer Shores.
Key
Post by
West,
MoonPay and shit. Yeah, Key West, dude. Yeah, I could do a little Key West. I could vibe in Key West for a little bit. But it's the
Florida
flight,
boy.
dude. Oh, dude. Yeah, well, I miss Florida actually, low key, dude. I haven't been back in a while to Florida, dude. I
Dude,
miss that.
it's been the weather's been hot. I will say hot, and I know you don't miss that humidity for sure.
No, I'm built like that, dude. The humidity's fine for me, bro. I be out in Thailand, dude, so it's like super, super humid. It's
Super,
not as
super
humid
humid.
as the like the most humid place I've been to was like Singapore. That
Really?
was yeah, oh bro, it was brutal there at Breakpoint.
Mm.
That was intense. And I had already been out in Thailand all summer, so when I got there, I was like, oh man, this is like really intense. Everyone was sweating, all like my poor British friends, and
Oh,
oh my God, they had to walk around with rags and stuff. It was bad.
oh man, bro. Tell me about a little bit about what you're gonna be doing at the Buddha place.
Oh yeah, so we got Apex Budapest. It's a 1 day event. It's similar to like Apex Istanbul, Mexico City, Cape Town, and it's just like a bunch of projects sponsored, super teams, a lot of booths, a lot of speakers, a lot of chance for networking. There's gonna be like I think either up to or just over 1,000 people in attendance that 1 day. So there's gonna be a lot of
Wow.
chances for like onboarding. Obviously, Soulflare always does it really cool with our booths. So we'll have like the Flappy Birds game and like our merch bags and stuff. So we'll definitely have like a little line, be shaking paws, kissing babies, dude, and filming a whole bunch of content, dude. Honestly, I got like a whole bunch of ideas. We're going to this like they found this like castle kind of nearby, like a legit like castle. So I was like, you gotta bring me there day before so we could go film some content because you know what I mean, like Soul Flare Castle, dude. It's just like perfect. So
That's
yeah,
gonna be
I'm
dope, dude.
yeah, and I got like interviews planned, and yeah, we're just gonna me, dude, fox around, put on for Soul Flare. We got a couple announcements. So yeah, dude, I'm hyped. I can't wait. I'm excited. I've never even been to Budapest before, dude. This is my first time in Europe, actually, dude.
Oh wow.
Yeah, man. Because I was in Istanbul, but a lot of people are like, oh, it doesn't technically count. It's like on the border. But now I'm like in Croatia, bro. I'm in the Balkans, dude. Like I'm in Europe right now, dude. Like so. Yeah, it's been a
Out
cool
of all the
experience,
let me
though.
ask you this quick. Out of all the places you've been at, right? What has been your favorite place so far?
Oh, Thailand's got my heart, dude.
Yeah.
I love it there, bro. Honestly, like it's such a good
Ah,
quality of life, dude.
what
And
is it
like
that you love specifically? There has to be something specifically you like.
It's honestly the quality of life, bro. It's like waking up every day, like
Mhm.
paying like $2 for like an $8 equivalent coffee in America, bro. Like just like I have like a pool, dude. It's always nice. Everyone's super friendly. I got a motorbike, dude. It's just a good life, bro. It really is.
Yeah.
And but like also Philippines was awesome, dude. But I like the how the Philippines it's a little bit more Americanized, I would say, because like a lot
Mhm.
more people speak English. They were like a colony of Spain for a long time, so there's like a huge influence of like even in the Spanish language, like they count their numbers in Spanish. Like uno, dos, tres, like how you say hello, like como estás,
Yeah.
tío, tía. So like there's like a lot of similarities and the food is like off the chain. But dude, Thailand is just like on another level, man. It's something about the culture, dude. It's amazing, dude. I love it out there. But I mean,
That
bro, yeah, Southeast Asia is just like the hack, dude. Because I work for Soulflare, so I get paid in USDC. Um,
your money
and
goes
so
further.
yeah, exactly, dude.
Dude,
So
that's so dope. I definitely gotta. I'm gonna visit you out there soon. I'm gonna visit you out there soon, man. Let's get this Abu Dhabi out the way, and then Thailand definitely is gonna be the next thing on the list. That is for sure, bro.
hell yeah, dude. Yeah, Abu Dhabi is coming up towards the end of the year. I think that you should try to make it out to Island if you could, bro. That would be legit, bro. Like a couple
Yeah, you
weeks or
said it was
something at
in
Island.
September, right?
Yeah, so it's
September?
September
Yeah.
17th through like October 17th, and it's in Greece this year. So it's in
Mm-hmm.
Mykonos. So yeah, the island. It's supposedly like a really cool island. Uh, and so they're the island out team is gonna like eventually buy an island, like their own island in Greece. So like we'll be out there like every year. That's why I was telling them. I'm like, yo, come to Thailand one more time. We got like unfinished business at Koh Samui, but they said the next one they'll do like V2. So I think that one's gonna be like after Breakpoint, probably like after the holidays or something. So that would
Yeah.
be like the perfect time for you to come out to Thailand, then, dude.
Let's go, dude. Yeah, dude. Bro, I'm telling you, you're cooking, dude. Cooking right now, especially with all the, content that you're coming up with, bro. The streams themselves have been doing very freaking well, bro. A lot of people have been talking about the streams, I will say. So you are doing a lot of work, bro, and the work is being, shown, dude. So I gotta give you a big ups, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
I appreciate it, dude. You know, I'd be even here at the Balkans, they were like even saying like, yeah, you work too much, dude. I'd be like leaving parties to go do spaces and stuff. And like, what are you doing? Like it's 1 in the morning. What do you mean you have a space? I was like, yeah, well, it's 7 p.m. in America right now. The
Hmm.
Guardians are running a space, dude. So I gotta go, like I'm so
Facts,
locked
dude.
in, dude, always, dude. I have like just like a really strong work ethic, dude. So I don't know, man. I don't take any day for granted, bro. I don't even take days off, bro. I'm like here like
No
seven
days
days a
off.
week, dude. None. Actually, they yelled at me a little bit. The HR, they didn't yell at me. Actually, I'd never get in trouble like that with Soulflare. But like they were like, oh, you haven't used your days off, and if you don't use them by this point, you get they lose. You know, you lose them. And I'm like, well, it is what it is, dude. I don't plan on taking any days off, bro. You know, I'm just showing up every day, dude. So, but no, it's I don't some days I don't like even consider it like working. Like today I had like a discovery call, we had a space, I had a meeting and like a bunch of messages and stuff, dude. And it's like dude, it's like I still like I get so excited, bro. Like what people like think is like, oh, we gotta like get on a call with a project and try to figure out what's going on. Like I get excited about to me it's like an AMA, like a discovery call. You know, and it's like that's more on like the BD side of my job, but like yeah, I love what I do, dude. Honestly, I wake up every day. I'm so excited. I know it's not good to like wake up and like right away check your phone, dude. So I've been trying to be conscious of that, but it's hard, bro. It's hard because I wake up, I'm like, damn, what did I miss in like the past like 5 hours, dude? Like what's going on, dude?
But dude, let me just bring up a good point to a lot of the viewers. Is the fact that Quix has done this for a very long time. He's done it, without even getting paid. And to reap the benefits, it's taken a lot of work. I mean, even now, still to this day, the dude's taking no days off. You really have to have a hard work ethic in this. There really is no days off. If you are trying to be the best at what you're doing in this ecosystem, in this Web3 life, even in Web2, it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But you have a better chance of Web3 because there's actually less people, I will say. So, but you got to remember that when you're asleep, somebody else is awake doing the work. So just keep that in mind. There is somebody that's always trying to outwork you. So always put the work in. Be like Quicks. That's the best example. Be like Quicks.
But have more balance in what you're doing, dude, for sure. Because this kind of lifestyle I'm living isn't for everyone, bro. But I'm happy
Mhm.
you said that because like a lot of people like join on to the story like now they're just like catching up and like they have no idea like what I sacrificed to be here, dude. You know what I mean? And but I don't let that like kind of gets me anymore. People are like, oh, you're lucky. Like I'm more considerate, like I'm blessed, like and
That's
hard
all it
work
is.
and just like you gotta like recognize those doors of opportunity and walk through them. You know what I mean? And like they present themselves all the time. It's just up to you and to like to put in the work. We were talking about that on like another call, bro. Like I think like earlier in the week, how it's like, but I also be trying like low key to be putting people in positions to help level up. And it's like I bring them to the door, I'll open the door for them. I'll even like push them into the door, but I can't be like standing there at the door and being like, okay, go straight down the hallway, make a left, on your first right, bro. It's like you gotta like at some point you gotta like show that you want it also, dude. And so I respect you, Marky, because you've had that same work ethic and you've been grinding it out for years with me. We started doing spaces like around the same time, supporting each other, and that's why I always like. I respect you so much, man, because you were always like doing giveaways. You ran your weekly space. You were on schedule. You treated it like a show, dude. And it's just like I feel like you always needed that like opportunity, bro. And like you never gave up, dude. And I'm so happy you didn't because then Now you're able to get the opportunity through the Guardians, become an ambassador, dude. Now you're leveling up, bro, like becoming like your own kind of star in a sense, dude, in our community. And so I'm excited to see like the next levels for you, fam.
And let me just bring up another point on that, guys. A lot of great things was said, but one of the best things is, the fact that, in a sense, me and Quicks have always been the type of people to bring up everybody around us. It's never just been about us. We've never been selfish in what we've done. Like I said, we've done a lot of things for free. We were hosting spaces for top projects for, I mean, ever. Bringing these projects online, doing AMAs, without getting all the attention. We really grew this following organically up. It took a lot of time and a lot of hard work to be here, but it's the fact that we uplifted everybody around us. Whether it's me uplifting him to get to where he's at, and even now him uplifting me to get to where I'm at, giving me that extra step, that stepping stone for me to take that next step to the next level. That's one of the biggest thing is don't be selfish out here, guys. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're definitely staying in your lane, following your lane, but always make sure that you're taking care of people around you, because I promise to you that will help you take that next step one day to the next level.
Dude, that's so true, man. That really is. Like I've always felt like you and me, like we've stayed true to ourselves and we've always supported each other. And it's basically the long game. You know what I mean? And like we start to see like the benefits of our work like in increments like more recently. Um but like it took a long time to get here, dude. And it's gonna take an even longer time to get to where we're trying to go. But we're gonna get there
Hmm.
because like we have the vision, we have the morals, and like I truly believe like you just mentioned like there's like this very much competitive aspect to it. Even at Accelerate, one of the top creators came, we sat down, we were talking, and he's like, I view everyone as competition. Like you, that person, this person, all you guys are competition. I'm trying to be the best. I was like, does it really have to be like that? He's like, it's an attention economy. Yes, it is. It's a competition. And I was like, I don't think it has to be like that, but you know what? You do your thing, I'm gonna do mine, and we'll see how it works out, dude. And I'm pretty happy doing what I'm doing, dude. And I know that I know I can like sleep at night knowing that I'm not gonna wake up to notifications that like I rugged someone or like this is
Facts.
like what's going on with this token that you were talking about and shit, dude. I'm just telling people to stake Solana. I got caught in an interview about like my Pengu bag, but I've been like very open about being bullish on Luca and
I
shit.
heard that. What
I
was
know.
it?
All right, so
Let me
let's.
not dox the
I own
bag. Let me not
three.
dox the bag on
No,
on
no, no. Yeah,
cam.
no, no. Because I want to talk about allocations. Okay, because there's five tokens that I only care about in my life. I care about like Bitcoin. I own Bitcoin. I have Solana. Obviously, stake Solana. USDC, I guess is like a token, but just gonna leave it out to side because everyone should have some USDC. That's how you like. That's how literally I pay for goods and services. Like I'm never gonna like buy a T-shirt or like order something online in Solana. I'm gonna pay for it in USDC. And but like there's three tokens on Solana that like I'm specifically bullish on. It's like Pengu, number one, because like I love Luca. I love what he does. Just because I feel like he embodies everything that like if I was in a position of Luca, I would be trying to do the same thing. Like ETF, plushies in store, IP rights, all
Do
like
it
the
all.
meme.
Take
Bro,
over.
he's doing it, bro. I respect that, bro. And he's like trying to push the space forward, dude. And he launched his token on Solana. So
Yeah.
I'm bullish on the Pengus. And they airdropped a whole bunch of us, bro. I sold my original allocation for and then I rebought my whole bag at like half a cent, dude. Like at half a cent, all under a cent, bro. I've been accumulating Pengu. And I'm fairly confident it's gonna go at least back to all time high, dude. And that's like a little bit of like a long play, but it's whatever, bro. I'm like, I know that like that's like a founder and like a bag I can rest on. And then like the other two is like I have like a bunch of like bonk like locked on bonk rewards. Just because I mean like that's like been like a big Solana play, and like if I'm gonna buy any meme token, it's gonna be bonk. And then the only other token I own that's not Solana, USDC, or Bitcoin, Bonk, or Jupe is Bonk or Pengu is Jupe. I got some Jupe staked. I do like the voting whenever they decide to do votes, dude, and I just wait for Jupeary, dude, and that's it, bro. But I don't even have like a huge bag of Jupe. It's just mainly it's like the Pengu and the Bonk. That's where most of my meme coin is. But otherwise, it's just all like Solana, Bitcoin, mainly Solana, staking Solana, Soulflare Validator, dude, supporting the company. I live it, bro. I'm not chasing like crazy APYs. I'm not trying to do like restaking and stuff, dude. Like I know there's opportunities and I could be earning more yield and stuff, but I'm just supporting Soulflare. It's just easier for me to manage and stuff. But what about you, dude? What tokens are you bullish on right now?
Bro, me, I've been bullish on pretty much the same, bro. It's really those top kind of contenders, to be honest, bro. Definitely Solana. Solana's always gonna be home. I've been a big proponent on that USDC, to be honest, bro, because it's
Hell
like
yeah.
you said, USDC is that token where you're using it to pay for your everyday goods, your transactions, to pay somebody when you get paid. I mean, that's what it is. It's the dollar bill of crypto. You know what I'm saying? Like it just is what it is. So I've
And now
been
you can earn yield
honestly,
on it in your Soulflare wallet, dude.
bro,
Bullish, bro.
and then use it to buy a fucking McDonald's meal, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I mean, dude, I just can't. I'm bullish, bro, on that. To be honest, I'm very bullish on USDC. I am, bro. So and USDC are my big contenders. I've been slowly getting into Bitcoin, I will say, because of course Bitcoin is just, it's like, they say cash is king, Bitcoin is king. It's as simple as that. But those are really my main plays, honestly, bro. To be honest, I don't really dabble into like any of the meme coins anymore. I still hold a little bit of Jupe, but really, and Bonk, but that's really it, dude. I don't really hold meme coins like that anymore, to be honest.
I really like Bonk just because of like the Bonk rewards, and they always do like the Christmas rewards. Like I got some more like this year with like the Bonk Dragon stuff or whatever, dude. And it's whatever. And then they even gave us that card, that Bonk card. So and that
Mm-hmm.
we just got a million Bonk on that and stuff. And they said they're gonna drop more for us, and it goes on Bonk rewards, and that's just locked, dude. So that's like a great passive play, dude, because I've timed it right so all of it unlocks by like October, like the like
Yep.
middle to end of October, so I could be like liquid in like November, December, and we'll
That's
see
that
how we'll see.
time.
Yeah, dude. This time we're
Bullish.
gonna take profits. Yeah, dude. I'm not selling my Solana, dude, but I'll sell some of my like Bonk and Pengu and Jute bags, dude, and that's why I kind of made those plays, so I could take profits like later in the year, and I think that those are gonna be like a little bit more like yield bearing than just like a
Mhm.
Solana goes to 300, like I'd rather sell
Yeah,
Pengu at the
definitely. There's
all-time high
definitely gonna
again.
be more uprising.
Yeah,
But I
so
will
'cause-
say, dude, I'm bullish personally on Bonk for the fact that, like, dude, just the events, bro. They're always like the main sponsor for a lot of the events. They actually really help these events out, bro. Even at Accelerate, dude, their booth. I mean, what they did there, they're having that's how I got my saga. You know what I'm saying? The amount of bonk they gave out, bro, to people that were there. I mean, dude, they always make it a great event to whatever they host or sponsor. I think even they did something last year at was it at Breakpoint, I think, where they did the drone thing, the drone show for the bonk.
oh yeah, dude,
Where
that
was
was
that at?
like, oh man, I forgot what event that was, dude, but that was crazy. Yeah, the Bonk
Yeah,
drone
it's like
show.
they're always just going big at events, dude. And to me, that's actually really dope that, any event that Solana has, you will see Bonk there. I mean, it's just guaranteed. And they always, always, always come out big, you know?
Yeah, I like Bonk, man. I like Nam. I like their whole team. Tendies, shout out Tendies, man. Like I think they're just like a really stacked team. I even got to meet at a
Mhm.
super team Balkan Startup Village this week. They had a demo day, which is basically like new projects that are building. They go up and they do like a pitch. It's like a 3 minute
Oh.
pitch, and then there's 3 minutes of questions. And two of the judges were from the Bonk advisory team, and like I learned a lot actually about that. If you're pitching, number one, it's got to be like simple. You got to make sure it's within 3 minutes. You have to lay out your business model. Like that's something huge that they were looking for is like, how are you generating revenue? You know what I mean? How is this scaling? Like, what's your product market fit? And so, like, yeah, definitely coming into this, I, I learned a lot from demo day and just all in all from Startup Village, man. Like the Super Team Balkan, like the family, they just moved like a family. They treated me as like a family. They even adopted me as my own. I got my own jersey.
Ah.
They even told me like where like not to wear it because apparently like there's like a lot of soccer hooligans out here, so I could get some serious like confrontations and stuff.
Oh
Dude, like just
shit.
wearing a jersey, bro. What is crazy? I'll tell you a quick story. So they gave me the jersey. I got into an Uber. I was going back to my Airbnb, and they usually drop me off like 'cause, like I'm in like the city center, so like the cars can only drop you off like to the closest, and then I like walk like a couple blocks to my Airbnb because like Europe like the streets are so tight and everything. So I was on a space, and I forgot I was still wearing the jersey, and I'm walked like the 3 4 blocks to my Airbnb, and like three people I passed were like giving me a thumbs up, and I was like, yeah, Solana, yeah, like bullish, dude. And then I got outside my Airbnb and I'm finished up the space and I look, I just like had the jersey and I was like, oh damn, they were like giving me support because I'm wearing their jersey. I couldn't even pronounce the team, dude. So it's like, bro, they're about that life,
Oh
dude.
my gosh.
Yeah, dude, they love their like football out here.
Well, yeah, you gotta be careful about that. They don't play about that. That ain't no play
Nah,
play.
dude. Nah, dude. They have like organized brawls and stuff. It's crazy, dude.
Oh my gosh. You went to one already?
No, but I saw the videos, dude. So I just